Hello, my phonetic friends. So this week we had to have an adventure, and that's very hard for me given that I have an eyesight on my Mac, and I don't really think it's really cool to walk around with your Mac everywhere recording an adventure. So that's just awkward. But but I do have adventures often, and I can talk to you about recent adventures I've had. Particularly, both of my recent adventures I'm going to talk about have to do with the world of plants. The first dates back way long ago to when I was in high school. When I was in high school, I first became involved with plants, and I really like plants. Not just any plants though. Orchids and carnivorous plants particularly piqued my interest. I was very interested in orchids and carnivorous plants. So one day in high school, I was looking up fragrant orchids, and I came by this orchid called Lycaste aromatica. Lycaste aromatica has a small yellow flower, and it smells like cinnamon. And I talked to my friends about this orchid. Hey, Lycaste aromatica, pretty cool. It's not exactly rare, but it's not exactly common either. Anyway, let's go to the future until last Saturday. Last Saturday, I was actually walking through my friend's house. My friend is a huge plant collector, and I saw a little yellow flower. The flower was Lycaste aromatica. I got a chance to smell it. My girlfriend got a chance to smell it. It smelled exactly like cinnamon, and this was like an impromptu adventure. I did not know I was going to run into this plant. Another thing I didn't know was that he had two of them, and he wanted to give me the one that was in flower. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to Lycaste aromatica. It's turning kind of brown now. It's not the bright yellow color that it used to be. But it's very interesting because now I have a Lycaste, and it's something I've wanted for a long time. And I really like this plant. It looks interesting, but it also has an interesting flower, and hopefully I can get it to flower again next spring. So now for the second adventure. In my house, I have a lot of plants, so I always considered it an adventure when something's flowering. For example, will it have one flower or will it have many? Another interesting thing is when you've never seen a plant flower before and it flowers for the first time, what color will it be? What shape will it have? Things like that. Now, when I first made a video for this channel, I mentioned an oncidium that was going to flower, and if you don't remember, let's recap right here. But as you can see here, there's something coming out of here. I'm not sure if it's a leaf or if it's what this was. This is now cut, but this used to be a flower stalk, and it looks like it's coming out the same way this came out. So I'm really hoping that it is a flower stalk and not just another leaf. But at this point, I can't tell. So at this point, it's anyone's guess as to what the heck that is. That was then, and this is now. I now know what that is for sure, and I can tell you what it is. It is a flower stalk. The plant itself hasn't flowered, so that's not interesting. The adventure's still ongoing. But but I can show you the flower stalk, and it's very long. That's what she said. Anyway, here's the plant, and this is the flower stalk. I put up this stake next to it because the flowers tend to be so heavy that they topple the plant over. But it is pretty long, as you can see. It's now towering a bit above the plant. I mean, this leaf is still pretty long. But yeah, the flower stalk is coming up strong. And yeah, I can't really say much else. I don't know what color this oncidium is. I know I have a cream colored oncidium and a red colored oncidium, and those are both in my tank. They're not flowering. This I have no idea what the color is, so it's going to be a surprise. Will it be fragrant? I don't know. What color it will be? I don't know. How many flowers will it have? I don't know. It's so exciting because I don't know so much about this plant, and it seems very healthy. The bulbs on the bottom are really nice and round. That's indicative that the plant is getting enough water. A lot of orchids have bulbs on the bottom. This orchid, you see, it's a bit more wrinkly. Yeah, that's all I could really say about having an adventure today. I hope this video was somewhat educational for you. And if you ever come across Lycaste aromatica, take a picture and smell it. Just enjoy that time because the plant smells really awesome. And you probably would never ever get a chance to smell something that's natural like that again. It sort of smells cinnamony, like a big red. I'm really looking forward to seeing what everyone else comes up with this week. So I'll see y'all. Bye.